exploitation. He was repealing the order based on cruelty and tyranny. He said all orders and systems based on tyranny. He was mentioning towards the Arabian Peninsula, their customs. And killing is today cancelled. Bloodshed is cancelled. Economic exploitation is repealed. And today Holy Prophet said, Allah, La fadla li Arabiyyin ala ajamiyyin, wala li ajamiyyin ala Arabiyyin, wala li ahmar ala aswada, wala li aswada ala arahmar, illa bit taqwa. He declared the unity of mankind, the concept of unity of mankind, the concept of equality of mankind. He said, an Arab is no more superior today to a non-Arab. He himself being an Arab, he is declaring, an Arab is no more superior to a non-Arab. And non-Arab is not superior to an Arab. And he said, a white has no more superiority over a black, and black has no more superiority over the white. All fabricated levels and standards of superiorities, concocted, fabricated, human-made superiorities are totally abolished today. And superiority vests only in character, in morality, in piety, in humanity, in solidarity of your character, in honesty. The man who is honest, the man who is pious, the man who is kind, the man who is peaceful, the man who is generous to others, he has superiority over others because of his character. So these were a few examples which I have given just to explain what Islam is. What is the true message of Islam? What are the true teachings of Islam? And what kind of teachings were given by Holy Prophet, and what kind of teachings were demonstrated by him through his conduct and behavior, and what were communicated to the mankind, and particularly to the Muslim Ummah. So, my dear brothers, this is the message of Islam. I would like you to communicate, to convey this as much as possible, particularly to those who, because of wrong understanding or misunderstanding, are going astray, and they are becoming extremist, and they are bringing a bad name to Islam, and they are causing a loss and damage not to the Muslim Ummah but the whole mankind, and they are disturbing the peaceful atmosphere of the whole world. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. नहीं इस वक्त सवालात नहीं, काफ़ी देर सवालात नहीं है। हाँ ये सोसाइटी हर किस्म की है, इसमें कोई किस्म नहीं। चलो ठीक है, चलो वो पहले दे लें, गिफ्ट पहले दे लें जी। हाँ जी करवा दें, कमेंट कहते हैं, कमेंट पास कर तो सबसे करवाना है, जस्ट 1 or 2 sentences from everyone. Right. You can call everybody. Well,
first of all, I'm proud of you that you have depicted the picture of Islam that should have been depicted a long time ago. I'm pastor of white congregations for the last 12 years, and they asked me questions why this is happening. And today you touched on the nerve that is hurting for a long time, and I'm proud of you that you have answered this. And this society, although it's a multicultural and multi-ethnic society, it needed an explanation of Islam. And it needed, and you know, my brothers are shaking their heads because this was much needed, and I'm grateful to Shahid Sunni that he invited the Shaykh-ul-Islam to interpret, to give the right interpretation of Islam. And you have made me proud, and I'm thankful to Shahid Sunni and to you, and to all the faiths, those who are represented over here, that you have given the right interpretation of Islam. Brother Elliot, it would be nice if you would like to say a word or two.
Thank you.
Well, I was not sure I was going to be speaking today, but I want to share similar feelings. I don't know if all of you know, I work with an organization called Interfaith Ministries. We bring together what is best about the faith communities that work together. And so I appreciate everything that you've said today. It's my hope that when an activity like this happens again, whether it's in the Muslim community or in another part of the community, that it is a much broader audience. That, and I commend to you, from my heart, that one of the ways that we can work together to build a better America and a better world is when we're not afraid to come out of our thank you, our boxes. We're too afraid sometimes to step out. I know that many of you are first-generation Americans. I'm a third-generation American. When my grandfather came to America, I remember very clearly listening to he and my father about how they were trying to find their way in America. And when they had activities like this, the room was filled with people that looked the same. And it took a couple generations to come to a time where we could share what's really important, that we love each other, that we care for each other, that we share the same sense that we are made in the image of one God, of one true God. And it's when we can do that and look each other in the face and really understand that by being made in the image of one true God, that we have to love one another as equals. It's the only thing we have. So if there's anything I can say tonight after listening to the wonderful words, is that I hope that many of you in the room tonight will find your way into other cycles and circles of the community that are trying desperately to live the words that you just talked.